Welcome into the Devil's Digest postgame show following Arizona State's 85-76 victory over Oklahoma State here at Desert Financial Arena. The Sun Devils now improved to 13-12 on the season and 4-8 in Big 12 play. Alongside publisher Hod Rubino, I'm Justin Lacertosa. Hod, Bobby Hurley's comments about the rebounding for ASU all season long certainly went viral, if you would say, after the Colorado loss this past weekend. He said this team hasn't been able to rebound all season long. And clearly, as Santiago Truitt said in the postgame press conference, they took that personally. A season-high 45 rebounds for this Sun Devil team, and that was clearly the difference maker in this one.
Yeah, absolutely, Justin. I feel that, sometimes players lie when they say they don't pay attention to what their coach says in post-game press conferences. Maybe they pay attention to what a coach would say during the game and obviously in practices. But Santiago Truitt said that he did hear those comments after the Colorado loss. He did take him to heart. And I feel that he and the entire team were just outstanding on the boards. It's not only the 45 rebounds that they notched, but 19 of them were offensive rebounds. And I think the fact that Santiago Truitt was one of the players leading the charge, again, a player that said that he did take those comments to heart, I think definitely showed on his stat sheet. Has his first double-double of the year with 16 points and 10 rebounds. Masapa Diop did have 17 points to lead all ASU players. Did have 7 rebounds. Ironically, 6 of them were on the offensive side, 1 on the defensive side. So maybe it's kind of one of those good news, bad news. But there's really no denying that the hustle and the energy that the Sun Devils showed really from tip-off until final buzzer was definitely evident in the rebounding and just really in their overall effort. Second chance points. As you can imagine, ASU obviously dominated that category too, 24-4. So in terms of the boards, ASU definitely understood the assignment.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like a gritty win for ASU here at Desert Financial Arena. And neither team could really get going from beyond the arc in the second half. But ASU, as you said, with the rebounding, but also their gritty play and forcing turnovers on the other side of the ball, was able to come up with the win. What do you see on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, I think on offense, it's kind of a good sign that ASU is able to come away victorious. Like you said, very poor three-point shooting, 5 of 21. Only had 5 fast break points, and that's really the bread and butter of the ASU offense all year long. But the fact that they're able, like I said, to have so many second chance points. They had 6 players in double figures. I believe that's a season high, definitely in Big 12 play. So I think that, in terms of the offensive flow, I think it was really, really on point. And like you said, the points over turnovers were definitely impressive. 26 points on 17 turnovers committed by Oklahoma State. And, I wouldn't take anything away from maybe the quality of this win. Oklahoma State coming into tonight was squarely on the bubble. It's a team that did beat BYU the other week. They suffered a near 40-point loss in Tucson. So you definitely think that the Cowboys were coming here to Tempe, trying to eye salvaging this trip to the desert. They definitely gave ASU fits, because I think when you look at the defense, it wasn't horrible defense by ASU, but really was not an inconsistent effort. I think they did a better job defending the 3 in the second half compared to the first half, so that definitely helped. But, rebounding. The great Pat Riley said some 34 years ago, no rebounds, no rings. I'm not saying ASU is going to get a ring, but they're definitely going to get a win each and every night if they're going to rebound the way they did. So I think it was just really, really impressive to see an offensive effort that maybe was different than a lot of ASU wins, but it's just the domination with the rebounding, points off the turnovers. Really decided the fate of this game in ASU's favor. And, for a team that, had such a disappointing loss to Colorado, to see them bouncing back the way they did against one of the, I would say, better teams in the Big 12, I think was impressive. And, going back to what you said earlier, Justin, just the fact that the sharp criticism of their coach, who never minces words to begin with, the fact that they took it as constructive criticism and not a criticism that was going to beat them further down in what already has been a struggling season, I think was impressive.
All right, so now a full week off for ASU. They'll be back here in Tempe next Tuesday to take on Texas Tech, one of the top teams in the Big 12. You get a full week of rest, and even though it kind of already seems like if ASU wants to get to March, they're going to have to do that through the Big 12 tournament. This is definitely a game where you get a week off, and if you get a win, it's going to boost a lot of confidence. What would you like to see out of the Sun Devils there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be anywhere as easy to rebound against a team like Texas Tech, like they did against Oklahoma State. But nonetheless, I think that's really going to be the name of the game. And again, if you can have a night like you had tonight, where 3-point shot is not really falling with that much frequency, when you have a night like tonight where fast break points are not really readily available, you're just going to have to find a way to win in other ways. So I think ASU did a very good job, sharing the ball, and really just the overall hustle for the Sun Devils was really impressive. I think one of the most impressive sequences that I saw, and I know you did a great job catching it on camera and tweeting it out, is when Noam Houston not only grabbed the offensive rebound, but actually did shoot the jumper just 5 seconds later. And really, I don't think that really it should be like an anomaly of a play. I think just if ASU just puts a lot of heart and a lot of effort, and maybe now see how they play well when Bobby Hurley obviously had a whole different demeanor in the post-game conference. Still, bring that energy, bring that effort, bring that hustle. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a 9 p.m. tip-off. That's 10 p.m. For the body clocks of the Texas Tech players. Maybe that can help, but really, when they show the energy level that they showed tonight, I think they can just really keep it close, almost with any team in the Big 12. And Texas Tech really shouldn't be any different. But I think this is definitely a win that ASU can gain some confidence. Like you said, if they're going to make it to March Madness, it's definitely going to be through a miracle run in the Big 12 tournament. But if you can start stacking up wins, stacking up confidence towards that the Big 12 tournament, which is really just 6 games away after tonight, maybe ASU can do the unthinkable. But I think the formula is right there. Maybe easier said than done to realize that formula night in and night out, but that's definitely going to be necessary when you play a juggernaut like Texas Tech.
Well, Hood, thank you for the insight. A big win for ASU to boost the morale ahead of their date next Tuesday against Texas Tech. We'll be here with all the coverage, so to say, locked in. Go to DevilsDigest.com. Follow Devils Digest on Twitter at Devils Digest. We'd like to thank our sponsors in Burrito Express and Santan Ford. And for publisher Hoder Bino, I'm Justin Lestratosa. We'll talk to you guys soon.